just lost all expression. Said if you're gonna play the game, boy, you better learn to play it right.
Hello, this is Ron here with the Crypto Warriors, and today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at NEO, and we're going to see, in fact, if NEO is a currency that will rise a lot in this upcoming year, and one that could possibly even overtake Ethereum in this upcoming year because of the similarity of their platforms. So, right now, let's just look at NEO on CoinMarketCap, and there's something in particular that I would like to point at here. So right now, NEO is $143, and it's down a little bit today, definitely not down as much as everything else, but it is down a little bit. And if we look at this chart, what we see is it is one of the only few cryptocurrencies that has not lost a lot of its value over this bloody period. It's actually been rising quite a bit. If you look at the beginning of January, it was still $77, and we still see it rising, and now it's at $143. So we actually see a rise over the month of January, where in most cryptocurrencies, like for example Ripple, we saw half the value disappear. Now, keeping that in mind, that NEO has the potential to rise with this $9.3 billion market cap, it is definitely a cryptocurrency that deserves to be looked at, one that deserves some attention from the community. So the first question I guess that we have to ask is, what is NEO? And NEO is basically an open network for a smart economy, just as the website says. And what that means is they utilize smart contracts and digital assets to create something known as a smart economy. They back real assets with a digital identity and a smart contract. So basically, it is a platform on which you can make apps and back up assets, something very, very, very similar to Ethereum. But if this is similar to Ethereum, the question I guess that follows is, what is the difference between NEO and Ethereum, and which one is better? Which one is a better investment, and which one's a better use of our time to focus upon? Now, we here at the Crypto Warriors do think that NEO is a really, really good buy right now. And one of the distinct differences between NEO and Ethereum is the fact that NEO actually supports more languages than Ethereum, which means more people can actually get involved and has more potential to grow. Currently, we can see that there's these languages over here supported by NEO, and they're going to be adding these languages in the upcoming months, meaning that the amount of people who can make apps or contracts on the NEO platform will increase dramatically. And whenever more people are creating apps or anything else on a singular platform, that means that the value of that platform goes up dramatically. That is why Ethereum, for example, has went up so much recently. If we look at some of the Ethereum tokens that have went up a lot in value, like Tron, EOS, and Icon, that's the reason that Ethereum is going up, because every time an Ethereum-backed token is going up, Ethereum is also going up. That's why in 2 months we see Ethereum going from $300 to $1,000. So keeping that in mind, we know that when these new languages are added to NEO, there's going to be more of a capacity for the NEO itself to grow, the actual value of NEO. Now, if we look over here, we can see all these apps that currently exist on the NEO platform, and we see that more and more are added every day. And actually, some of these are some rather large projects. They've created raffle systems and things like that could completely change the way that cryptocurrencies are treated. And in a very general sense, investing in these platforms is more beneficial than investing in a singular currency, because you know that there's many aspects of it. It cannot unilaterally drop like many other things can. Now, another aspect of NEO that's very different from Ethereum is this concept of gas. Gas is what is used to, I guess, propel, is how you would say, the NEO platform, how you trade NEO. And even gas itself as a token is rank 50, but this is what's used as fuel for NEO transactions. If we look at Ethereum, we know that Ethereum is its own gas, in a way. You use Ethereum to send Ethereum, but NEO is not like that. And you actually get gas just from holding NEO. And as we can see that NEO is number 7, and gas itself is also number 50. So they're both rather large coins, and we see that they're both growing. And this is actually one of the best things about NEO. Many people who want to hold coins for a long period of time can really benefit from gas, because of the fact that if you hold NEO, just by having it for a period of time, you're constantly accumulating gas from keeping that in your NEO wallet. There's actually this calculator that you can use to see how much gas you're going to get from holding NEO. See, I personally own 125 NEO, so I just put that amount in, and I can see how much gas that I'm going to be getting. And what it says is I'll be getting a dividend of anywhere from 3.8% to 6.61%, which means that I will be making back roughly 6% of my money in gas every single year. Now, to be honest, that doesn't sound like a lot, but if we really think about it, it is, because we have to understand that not only are we receiving gas worth 6% of our NEO investment on a yearly basis, but what we're also doing is the NEO is accumulating value. The NEO is constantly growing in value, and the gas is also constantly growing in value. So you create a system where everything is constantly rising while you're also getting more gas, so you are making more money than you could ever imagine. And that's one of the best things about this idea of gas. It's just something added on top of the rising value of NEO. And if we go back to coin market cap for a second, we see that Ethereum has a market cap of $107 billion. So there's not really a lot of room to grow. They've kind of capped out. They will continue growing at a small rate, whereas NEO, which is very, very similar and many people believe is actually better than Ethereum, only has a market cap of $9.3 billion. So if NEO's market cap rises to that market cap of Ethereum, we're also going to see $1,400 NEO. We're going to see that much of a rise in the upcoming year if NEO begins to rival Ethereum. So we're talking about tenfold gains in the matter of a few months or a year with the NEO platform. It's going to have this exponential growth that Ethereum had as more and more people are opening their eyes to it and creating apps on the NEO platform. And aside from that, you're also gathering value through the gas that you have, the gas that you get for holding NEO, and the gas itself is also rising in value. So you see that you're making a lot more money in NEO than you could through Ethereum, and it truly is kind of the future of creating this kind of smart platform on which you can create apps and a smart economy, which is actually another distinct difference between NEO and Ethereum, because NEO is far more focused on a smart economy than apps in itself, unlike Ethereum. So we really hope you learned something about NEO and about its investment value through this video, and we really appreciate it if you like and subscribe to our channel, and you check out our Twitter and our other platforms. Thank you so much for watching.
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table.